On that state of emergency that's been declared in parts of the Jamaican capital, Kingston, after police were attacked by armed gangs trying to prevent the arrest of an alleged drug lord. 2 police stations have been shot at and the third has been set on fire by suspected supporters of Christopher Dudus Coke. He's wanted in the United States on drugs and weapons trafficking charges. Let's get more background on all this now. Live to Jamaica, to Nick Davis, who's reporting for us there. Nick, tell us more about what is taking place and how tense it is there at this time.
The tension has been ongoing for the last few days, obviously really come to a boiling point today with the, as you mentioned earlier on, firing on of 2 police stations and the setting fire of one of them, Hannahtown Police Station on fire. Many people have been concerned about this for the last few days. Rumours have been going around not only the city but the country that, you know, that any kind of attempt to try and arrest Christopher Dudus Coke would be met by stiff opposition. Barricades have been put in place by his supporters. People have come out to protest in his support, saying that they will look after him, they will do anything in their power to stop the police taking him, because in many respects they see him as a man who is fulfilling a role which their government doesn't. He looks after them, he provides for them, he gives them money when they're out of work, and because of that he has a huge amount of support, and that's why we're seeing so much shooting, so much violence on the streets.
So, Nick, how far is this likely to go in the standoff then between these protesters and the local authorities there?
Well, the difficult thing is many people assume that the police would be taking a more hands-off approach because they were aware that it's likely that many parts of this part of West Kingston are actually quite heavily armed. You know, there's sandbags being put up in place. But with the supporters or the alleged supporters of Christopher Dudus Coke really taking the fight to the police by taking them on in such a brazen way, it really does make the police, it gives them less options, and that's why they've ordered this evening, in the last half an hour or so, that parts of West Kingston are telling women and children to get out, because they're concerned that this is only going to escalate. It's not going to be something which is going to go away in the next few days. It's going to be very difficult for them to be able to get into West Kingston. They're aware of that, and also too the people who are prepared to fight for Christopher Dudus Coke in West Kingston.
The BBC's Nick Davis reporting live for us.
We shall rise again.
We shall rise and spread our wings once again.
We shall rise again.
With the help from our brothers and our friends.
We shall rise again.
We've done it before, now we can do it once again.
We shall rise.
Yo, me out. Just go and hang on to your dreams.